Microsoft 365 Copilot Chat is getting a huge update. I am Chris Menard. I'm a Microsoft MVP. I happen to get this update at the end of this month, May. This will roll out to all users in July of 2026. And in the month of June, if you want to, they're going to give you the option to opt in to get it. But this is going to be the new look that I have on my screen right now. Item number one, if you have a license, you're going to say, where in the world did work and web go up in the top middle? I don't see it. It is gone, just to be clear about that. You now have what is called over to the left, Work IQ. I'm going to go into detail about Work IQ because that is where a lot of stuff's going to happen if you're used to work versus web. How about the different models? GPT 5.4, 5.5, where did all that go? Over here to the left under auto, when you click there, you still got quick, think deeper. There's your GPT models right here. And if you subscribe or have Anthropic turned on, you will see Claude here. You may not have this in your tenant if you don't have it enabled. To do a new chat, you do have to click on new chat. I've already complained about this. I don't think I should have to come up here to keep clicking new chat to get a new chat, but that's where it's at. If you want to pull from your files, emails, people, meeting, and even more right here, it is listed below the prompt box. They're trying to make the prompt box front and center. Microsoft, I've read, people were complaining they weren't quite sure sometimes when to use work versus web. So now the Work IQ that I pointed out has intelligence built into it. Before I dive into that, up in the top right, we still have our enterprise data protection, the green check mark. Sitting next to it is your temporary chat. And then the three dots, if you come over here and mouse over them, settings and more, you still got your scheduled prompts, your chat settings. And if you wanted to, you could completely disable web search. I'm going to encourage you right now not to disable it. So here we go with Work IQ. Item number one, if you have a license, Work IQ is going to, based on your prompt, what you say is going to pull from your work data. So as an example, show me files that I have worked with the past 2 days. That prompt is clearly prompting it for work data. So if I send this off, I don't mind if you see this. Today is Sunday, May 31st. I've been working on my YouTube videos all day today. So I should see a bunch of stuff about Copilot. Perfect. See some Excel files in here in just 1 second. And maybe even some blog posts. Yes, there you go right there. So it is pulling from my work stuff. It even has the icon that it's using right there. If you're saying, Chris, how do I do a web-only search? Well, one, I'm going to disable Work IQ by just turning it off. So when I click this, look at that, it has a strike through it, and it actually did make a new chat for me. So I didn't go click on new chat and then turn it off. And by the way, you can toggle it on and off right here. So I'm just going to leave it off. So now this chat or prompt is truly web only. So if I say, show me the latest emails in the past 2 days from Carol Wilson. Carol is a coworker. When I send this off, fingers crossed, I'm hoping it comes back and tells me it can't do this. Excellent. Doesn't have direct access to my email or Outlook inbox because I have disabled the Work IQ. We go and turn it on again, and I get a new chat automatically. I mentioned earlier that I would not come up here and click on the three dots and turn off the web search because occasionally you may ask it something where you do have a lot of work data, emails, Teams chats, files, but it may also pull from the web. What I have found really easy is just to tell it in the prompt, only look at my work data, don't pull anything from the web, and it has worked successfully every time I have done that. But most of my prompts, it is smart enough to know, let me just go grab work stuff or let me just go grab web stuff. So here is another one. If I was to ask it right now, show me what the different Microsoft OneDrive icons mean. And I'm talking about the blue cloud you've seen in File Explorer if you use OneDrive, the green check mark with the white background, and the white check mark with the green background. Those are the three different prompts. So if I ask it for that, it's going to go and pull from the web most likely. But I actually have emails about those. So here's my example. I know Microsoft OneDrive has different icons for whether my files are cloud only or locally. Can you explain to me the difference between the blue cloud, the white check mark, and the green check mark? So I didn't specify it. So when I send this off, I'm hoping it goes and gets mainly web stuff. Let's see if this is true. I'm going to slowly scroll through here. It is telling me what all the icons mean. It works as it did before. When you get to the bottom of your chat, you're going to see your different sources. So let me just scroll down there, select sources. I want to point out it did absolutely nothing with my work data. So let me come back in here now and say this. I'm going to actually do a new chat. Explain to me the different OneDrive icons regarding the blue cloud and the check marks. Only pull from work stuff. I do not want anything from the web. Okay. It is done. It found multiple results across my enterprise data, and it gives me a very clean explanation. It goes on to say, and it is giving me right here where it is pulling this from. And this is either Word documents, emails, or PowerPoints. So this is working. I scrolled down to source and clicked on it just to let you know, and everything was from my enterprise data. One last item to mention, I'm going to click on new chat again. Regarding Work IQ, if you hit the plus sign here, because I forgot to explain this, here's your add work content, upload, take screenshot, add capabilities. There's researcher, create a document, create a work file, and then chat with an agent. I'm just letting you know the plus sign still exists with other options in here. There's your microphone right here. And here's also start a new voice chat. This is a great feature if you've never used it. You can actually just talk to Copilot back and forth like you're talking to someone, a colleague at work. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. Thank you for your time.